The big message of today is if you want to get views and you want to make sales, and the best way that you do that is not by Today we're going to talk about speak like this to get views and make sales. Speak like this to get views and make sales. And so the big message of today is if you want to get views and you want to make sales, it's help people understand that you understand them. Help them relate with you. And the best way that you do that is not by faking it, is not by showing off what you've made or whatever, showboating. The best way for people to understand that you understand them, and the best way for people to relate with you, is for you to share the times when you weren't perfect, the times you wanted to quit, the times when times were hard. Go where you used to be, but they are now. Go there. I think it's interesting because I wasn't naturally good at speaking. I wasn't naturally good at sales. I wasn't naturally good on video. I literally sucked at all of it. Every area of that, every single category, I was terrible. I was terrible at speaking. I was terrible on video. I was terrible at sales. And I learned all of those things by just being disciplined and consistent. Now, what I've noticed is people who are naturally good at something, a lot of times they're not the best teachers because they don't understand where you are if you're not naturally good at it. Does that make sense? So if you're struggling in sales, been there. If you're struggling with money, been there multiple times. If you're struggling with self-worth, I was there for most of my life. If you're struggling with trying to lose weight that you just seem like you can't, I was there for most of my life too. And so when you are willing to be vulnerable and authentic and share what you've overcome, what you've been through, what you survived, the days where you were really challenged, that's when people resonate with you. That's when people relate with you. That's when people are like, man, this person understands me. And if they feel like you understand them and they relate with you, they're going to think that whatever it is that you offer might help them. Now, if you have a product, a service, or an opportunity that is awesome and it's just amazing, but they don't feel like it would help them, they're not going to buy. They're not going to move forward, and they're not going to tune into your videos. So if you want to get views and make sales, you need to speak authentically. Now, maybe there are some areas where you didn't struggle. That's okay. You don't have to point out the places where you didn't struggle. I was very good naturally at this or that. No one cares. It doesn't, no one's like, oh, wow. Oh man, I'm so glad he shared that. No one cares about that. You don't really have to share that. What are the things that you struggled with? Now, you can share your successes. You can share what you've overcome. I'm very proud of the weight that I've lost, for most of my life, for all of my life up until this year, I was overweight. But see, people are cool with your ups if they're aware of your downs. And so if you want more views and make more sales, it's be vulnerable. You don't have to look perfect because most of us know we're not perfect. And so when you attempt to look perfect, we either don't believe you or we think, well, good for them. Golf clap, golf clap. How many know what I'm talking about? How many agree with me here? Like, do you love people that just talk about how perfect they are and how awesome they are at things? Or is it more helpful when they tell you the days that they struggled, the days they wanted to quit, the days they wanted to throw in the towel? Because I believe that when you share what you've gone through, what you've overcome, how much you struggled, the days when you just didn't want to go on, I think it gives people hope. I think it helps people with hope. Like, maybe, wow, I didn't realize they went through all that. Well, man, if they did that, well, maybe I can get out of my situation. Vulnerability is a superpower. Being authentic is a magnet. I've had so many people over the years tell me that me authentically sharing about my relationship with my dad or my oldest son really helped them because, maybe from the outside, they thought, oh, he's got to have everything perfect. Not true. Not true. And so you being vulnerable, you being authentic, and it's probably for some of you, your biggest fear. You don't want to look bad. I don't want people to judge me. Guess what? If someone's going to judge you for your authentic story, then that's actually a gift from God because that just shows who you don't want to work with or who you don't have to be friends with. Now, we'll still bless them and love them as a child of God, but we don't have to associate with them. We don't have to hang out with them. And here's the other deal. If you're just teaching, right, strategies and tactics and, what to do, you're telling your team what to do, but they lack hope, they won't do it. Some of you are confused why your sales team won't do the steps you keep telling them to do. And it's because they don't have hope that someone like them can make it work. If they heard more stories of overcome and vulnerability, that's the thing that would turn it for them. That's the thing that would give them hope, that then would have them say, you know what, maybe I should do this action step. Maybe I should prospect people because that's what they did and they were really struggling. Magical process, really powerful. Look at where you are now and look at what are the different things that you've overcome. Have you shared those things? Now, we don't want to just stay in the scar or the wound, right? And it is better to teach from a scar than a wound, right? A scar is, we remember that it happened. A wound, I'm still living in it. I'm still in the emotional turmoil of it. So it's better to teach from a scar than a wound. But have you taught all of your scars? Have you shared maybe, and there's probably one scar that is the one you don't want to share. That's the one you're holding on to. I don't want to tell anyone this. I hope no one ever finds out about this one. And that's probably the one that would impact the most people, make you the most money, and help you transform the most amount of people. That thing you're really worried about, that thing that you're just, I hope no one ever finds this one out. Eek. That's probably the one thing that would actually transform the most amount of people and make you the most amount of money. Someone said this, I thought it was really powerful. They said, what you uncover, God will cover, and what you cover, God will uncover. It's interesting. It's interesting. I think that we're all meant to impact certain people. I think that we're all equipped, anointed, called, guided to impact certain types of people. And I think that's related to what we've overcome. What have we learned? I just did a 2-hour podcast. My friend Cap Chatfield. How many know Cap? He's got, I don't know, 1.5 million followers on YouTube. He spoke at our last 2 Faith Over Fear events. And I flew out to Omaha, went in a studio and we did a 2-hour podcast on hearing from God. I think what will help people the most in that podcast is 2 things. One, I shared all the ways I've failed to hear from God, all the ways that I got incorrect answers in prayer. And by analyzing and praying and seeking, I figured out all those reasons why I wasn't getting accurate answers in prayer. And I figured out how to. So I pray about everything. And so for me, the person that's helped me the most and someone I'm just so grateful for, I'm grateful to be partnered with him, is a guy named Graham Cook. And so, I'm in his app every single day listening. When I'm at the gym, I'm listening to his app and it helps me grow closer with God. It helps me pinpoint areas of my life where I can be more Christ-like. And believe me, there's still plenty of places because I'm discovering these things all the time. And he's the one that's helping me do that. It's incredible. But the other night, I'm at dinner with some amazing friends, and they're interested in hearing from God. They're interested in having a close relationship with our Heavenly Father. I tell them about the app. They sign up. That's how it works. But I also shared all the times I stumbled, all the times I struggled, all the times I questioned God and struggled in my faith. So notice how that worked. You have a product, service, or opportunity that you love. And, how did it help you overcome those tough times? Where were you before that product, service, or opportunity that you really struggled? So sharing those times will have more people say, oh, and this helped you? I want that. Help me out with that. But see, if you only pitch the good, if you only say, this thing's awesome, you should get it too, and you don't share how it transformed you, you don't share how you used to struggle, then most people aren't going to listen to you. More authenticity. Be more vulnerable. Share your downs. They'll be cool with your ups if you do. You're only sharing your highlight reels. They're going to think, well, good for you. Golf clap. Good for you. It doesn't relate to them. They don't think you understand them. Good for you. And so remember that as you are attempting to build an audience, don't just attempt to build an audience of fans. Okay. You build an audience of fans by sharing all the good stuff, by sharing all the highlights, all the travel reels, all the parties, all the accolades, all the awards and the trophies, right? You'll grow fans. If you do that, you'll grow fans. But fans are fleeting. They can leave you overnight. Instead, build people that are getting hope from your efforts. Attract people that are tuning in and finding themselves in your story and giving themselves hope so they can build their own story. If you resonated with this, you would really dig my latest book, Faith Driven Wealth. Really helps you with this sort of thing, helps you with an anointed brand, helps you with overcoming sabotage and all kinds of different things. And you can grab it right on Amazon. And so I hope this is helpful to you. So I appreciate you so very much. God bless you and your family. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.